Welcome everyone. This is Erik Malkavian, and I'm here in the Outer Worlds. Of course, the Spacer's Choice edition, because there is no choice, there's only Spacer's Choice. Now, we have a mission that still remains to investigate the Peril on Gorgon.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
I guess none.
How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
We need to investigate the peril on Gorgon.
We arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Tell me about the
Welcome
manor.
back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Tell me about this manor.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
I guess nothing.
How can I be of assistance?
Nothing. Alright, so we still need to investigate the peril on Gorgon. The Halcyon Parcel Service delivered a package for the former captain of the Reliable, Alex Hawthorne. Since Hawthorne is out of the picture, the package is mine. So I need to speak to Minnie Ambrose. A cryptic phonograph left by Lucky Montoya mentioned a high-stakes job and a wealthy client by the name of Minnie Ambrose. The job was dangerous enough to cost Lucky his arm and possibly his life. Oh. So I opened up that package. Don't remember what was in that. Who am I going to take? Let's see here. Actually, before we get started, let's check our weapons. I think we should be in pretty good shape. But you never know. So let me take care of this, and we'll be right back. Check this out, guys. I just wanted to show this off. The Brown Breaker was nice enough to give us a memento of our visit and repair. So that's awesome. I need to drop a few things off, but that's something that we picked up right there on Monarch. Some fishies there. Very interesting. Okay, we'll be right back. Alrighty. Let's go check out this manor.
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
Excuse me. Don't make me hit you with this. Not that I would, but just don't make hit you with this. Alright. Ellie, your attitude's just getting on my last nerve. You're coming with me, Pavati. Let's go.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Is
Drink.
it just me, or is this mechanical looking down its nose at us?
Oh,
You gotta admit, that was kind of funny.
Felix, what if it's hurt?
alright, well. They, obviously had a drink too many. We're not going to follow his example.
Diagnostic. Error. Diagnosing diagnostic.
Hello? You still breathing? Nice. One second. Let's continue our investigation of the Peril on Gorgon. Groundskeeper's Journal, Volume 1, Daily Routine. Sweep the Tranquility Garden for Mrs. Olivia. Oil the fish for Mr. Harvey. Repeat. When they hired me on as groundkeeper, I assumed there'd be grounds to keep. Not even allowed inside the manor. Everyone told me the Ambrose family keeps to themselves, but they're a bunch of hermits, save for the little one. Guess I ought to find a hobby. Mr. Harvey dropped his key card in the pond. I'll hold on to it in case he ever comes looking, but I won't go near the house. Wouldn't want to get between Mrs. Olivia and her research. So that guy's got... Oh. Check it out. That's useful. That's good. Some armor parts in case we need to fix our stuff up. So we have...
This unit can help itself. Please do not be concerned.
Let me put you out of your misery. Everyone still breathing?
Wish I could do that.
Good. Just watch and learn. Watch and learn. back there. What are these weird rocks? Okay.
Running diagnostic. Error. Diagnosing diagnostic.
Diagnostic. That is problematic.
Full damage detected. Compensating for structural damage. Error.
I can fix you up there, kid. Those rocks are floating. Tranquility. Probably already too close. So this guy just, the groundskeeper, spends his time just putting in circles in the ground. Well, making evenly spaced circles with his claw rake. Okay, that's not too odd.
Wow, Ambrose Manor. Hey, you think it's haunted? I bet it's haunted.
Haunted?
Big empty window like that? That's gotta be haunted. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
You guys have got in a... Oh, that's weird. So those are the fishes he oils. Salt tuna. Best stay clear. Pavati, what do we have here? So I wonder if the rocks are out. No, they're not outside of the pressure dome. Hmm. Okay. No one's been here in a while. What that is. Well, only thing to do is go inside. Okay. Wow. Okay. I hear something that's malfunctioning.
This place looks kind of sad. Like it's been waiting for someone to make a home out of it.
It's so empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
Maybe that idea. Look, they have a Spacer's Choice Moon Man. Can't be all that bad. They've even got a food service, just like on the Groundbreaker. I mean, really, I think you're just being paranoid. Oh, that's troubling. Let's talk to the janitor. He's got a heavy footfall. Reminds me of a hotel. Hello? Pick up death certificate. Olivia Ambrose. To Miss Wilhelmina Ambrose, this certificate affirms that you are the sole inheritor of the Ambrose estate, having drafted, filed, indexed, stamped, and unstamped the necessary forms to declare your mother legally deceased. Congratulations and condolences. This has been a long time coming. Even without access to your full inheritance, you have grown the Ambrose fortunes beyond this firm's wildest dreams. Bailey Clark, estate manager. Okay. I wonder if somebody got a little payback. Spacer's choice. And why don't you guys have your gun out? Aren't you the least bit concerned? Domestic auto mechanical routines. I don't know if I want to do that. That probably gonna set them off. Okay. Recent activity. User Wilhelmina Ambrose attempted login system. Final attempt failed. Locking terminal for 5 days. Okay, so that's her last attempt. She tried to log in. Log in again. Routine maintenance log. Woolly loaf. So she activated the dinner time protocol. Then she tried to log in. You tried the best, right? Spacer's choice. Okay, this is a Spacer's choice terminal. So she tried to log in again. I'm not sure there's something that happened. There's all sorts of maintenance logs that were omitted. And then she tried to shut down the system consecutively. Last automated check was error. Spoiled. Borscht and beans, mock apple shakes. Okay, so we're gonna forego that. Might be trouble up ahead. Might be trouble. Might be trouble up ahead. I wonder if they served her up for dinner. Teammates log. So From what I gather, someone changed the robots. That definitely had a detrimental effect.
I had a nightmare about this sort of thing once. Crawling around on my hands and knees inside a mansion, I mean.
Oh my law, this is just like that episode of Virginia Yang, Girl Detective, where the old fella dies and his nurse inherits his house. What if we find a body?
I think that's a given. She definitely did in her mother. Yeah, she definitely did her. Pick up Corporation Service Awards. Not that I'll ever have them, but they're nice to look at. Look at that view. They have their own planet. For their own view. I wonder what that is. Right. That's weird. Think she keeps her mother. That's her mother. There's the family. Okay. All of them looking happy. Well, I guess they're looking. I don't know if they're happy. Oh, most definitely. Looking happy. Or looking. Let's see what's in this safe here.
Deft hands, Cap.
Thank you. Ooh. Let's take all. Personal terminal of Dr. Olivia Ambrose, mother of Wilhelmina Ambrose. Along that wilderness of glass, no swellings tell that winds may be. Upon some far-off happier sea, no heavings hint that winds have been. On seas less hideously serene. What are you up to? Search continues. Take from these entries that Mother was severe with her editorial pen. This is but one version of her carefully curated, and not the one I wanted to find. Where's her unvarnished stream of consciousness? Where's her spontaneous brilliance? The search continues. My efforts will inevitably steer me to Gorgon. What then, Minnie? What then? Logs. Date 23/24. Okay, this morning I gave birth to a healthy child. Perhaps a strange distinction to call her healthy, but after all I've endured to finally meet her, it matters. that she exists at all against the odds matters. I will call her Wilhelmina after my late brother Wilhelm. I hope the law is kinder to her than it was to him. Hope for many things, truthfully. That she be smart and shrewd, that she be strong, relentless, undeniable. Most of all, I hope for her steel spine, that she does not bend when Halcyon would break her, that she would be stronger than I. March 17th, must find many a wet nurse demands to be fed throughout the day and night, simply cannot get a single thing done. Nurse will need to be exceptional, smart, educated means. Minnie must have the best start if she's going to survive the pit of vipers that is the Byzantium elite. Then there's the matter of a governess. I can't watch the child constantly, not if I'm to do my work. How soon must I begin looking? Naturally, she'll have to be exceptional as well. Exceptional Byzantines don't exactly grow on trees. I will persuade Harvey to investigate this for me. Man has little else to do. Oops. So this is 5 years later. I don't understand how anyone of ambition has time to keep a journal. I certainly don't. Yet here I am indulging myself. Minnie's influence, no doubt. Her behavior concerns me. She's clingy, emotional. At 5, she should be starting to show some personality. Not crying for her mother when I leave for another stint on Gorgon. This must be the fault of Marie, her governess, as Minnie certainly didn't learn this behavior from me. I'll have to fire the woman. It's clear she's not capable of instilling in Minnie a correct understanding of how to behave. Harvey despairs of ever finding a governess who meets my preposterous standards. He and I went in circles on the issue for hours, but he came around to my thinking eventually. Why shouldn't I want what's best for my daughter? Maybe I'll fire him too. Okay, so this is 8 years later, so she's 12. Oh, 13. But my wits end with Minnie. 13, she should have already mastered basic chemistry, physics, and mathematics. She can barely handle long division. She struggles to remember the simplest equations and formulas. And no matter how many times her governess raps her knuckles, by the time I was her age, I'd already made dynamite in my grandfather's laboratory. The only thing Minnie's making explode is my head. Her father asked me why we don't just send her to a boarding school, but I abhor the thought of her surrounded by those coddled idiots. More alarming still, she's begun showing interest in romance serials and painting. She may have a strong grasp of color theory, and she shows some promise with watercolors, but surely that's the result of her education in spectroscopy, not an innate skill. What value has art anyway? She gave me a truly dreadful painting of Francis this morning, and I haven't a clue what to do with it. Perhaps I'll stuff it in my desk. We'll have a good laugh over it when she's grown and finally comes to her senses. Oh. 11 years later, she's 24. Lucian appeared at the manor this morning. I thought him here for me to finally wring my neck after our latest tiff. But no, it was much worse than that. He'd come to speak to Minnie. No need to guess why. She's taking it upon herself to manage the household these last few years, since neither her father nor I have the time or, frankly, inclination. Under her watch, the staff's productivity has increased 35%, while reducing our costs astounding 67%. We saved tens of thousands of bits. Harvey tipped Lucian off, I expect. Now he wants to bring her on to help manage the Gorgon facilities. But I refuse over Minnie's vociferous protestations. She cried after he left. I only wish that I could tell her why. Attack that. October 14th. How did I raise such a willful daughter? What did you expect? She's no longer requesting to join the project. She's demanding. I'm ready. I can help you. It's what I want. She doesn't know what she's asking. Gorgon is not safe. Compound X is in the air. It's infected the water and the food. It's no longer just a test subject. and the laboratory tech's in danger now. Even the general staff are beginning to feel its effects. Even I feel it. I'm tied up in knots. I know what I must do. The only way I can persuade her away. But it'll kill me to do it. Minnie, I'll say, you just don't have what it takes. You're too shallow, too simple, too weak. She'll hate me for it. I'm sure it will destroy her, but it will work. She'll be safe. That's all I care about. Jimmy. Harvey's gone. His body's still alive, but the man I married is dead. He broke into my office and stole the last of my released candidate ampules. Busted the door to splinters in his withdrawal fury. I've chartered a shuttle to bring him into the facility for medical care. Even convinced Pyranthia to oversee the transfer. He didn't want to, was worried it wasn't safe, but I begged him. Harvey killed the shuttle crew, Pyranthia too, but the shuttle wouldn't take off without his pilot, and I couldn't stop his raging, so I left the ship on the landing pad for days. Watched him tear it to pieces with his bare hands. He lost a lot of blood. I brought him inside once he finally passed out, shoved him into the stasis solution tube. My work did this to him. I did this. I'll tell Lucien. Surely now he'll delay the release. Surely after this. What have you done, you little fool? You release some of that laughing gas or something worse than that damn laughing gas. You little fool. Probably something like that stuff that was on Halcyon.